Katie from Owl in a Towel, otherwise known as the Chief Executive Owl for a brand I was proud to create because I felt strongly that there's a lot of greenwashing in this industry and there were definite market gaps where I felt like I could work with a lab and formulate to create something that was accessible for people, reliable for people, and also brought the outdoors indoors when in our busy lives we might not realistically have the chance on a daily basis to smell fresh botanicals, but we should be practicing self-care every day. And I literally wanted to bottle the aromatic properties that are in nature. So I've created a line of products that are toiletries, for lack of a better term, things that are your go-tos for your everyday self-care needs. And because hand washing is more important than ever, I wanted to ensure that our line included a hand soap that you would feel is the best hand soap you've ever used in your life. With Owl in a Towel, it's about the ingredients, it's about the formulation, but it's also about the packaging. I would typically start to talk about a product with what's inside, but because of this unique bottle, I've got to start with talking about the packaging itself. Here we have a unique bottle because it's compostable or recyclable. Let's start by talking about what it's actually made out of. This bottle is made out of 100% recycled fiberboard. So we're talking about cardboard and newspapers that are post-consumer and compressed to form this outer material. This material, like I said, you can toss it in your compost bin or you could recycle it. And this is much less wasteful than using a traditional plastic bottle. The pump is unique because many pumps, as you'll know, have a metal coil inside. And if you have a pump that has a metal coil inside, it's not recyclable. It goes in the trash barrel. And this pump does not have that metal spring. That means that you can toss the pump in the recycle bin if you're done with using it or reusing it. And that's unique because so many pumps aren't recyclable and get tossed in the trash. It's a very smooth functioning pump and you'll see for yourself it's high quality. Inside the bottle itself is a lining that protects the outer cardboard shell, and that lining is made from recycled plastic and the lining is recyclable. When you're done using this bottle, I'll show you how to open it up and dispose of it, recycle or compost it. Now let's talk about the goodness that's inside this bottle itself. This is a lemongrass hand soap, and of course there could have been a variety of essential oils to choose for scenting this hand soap, but this is organic lemongrass essential oil. And when you smell it, you'll appreciate that it's extremely earthy and grounding. It's a delicious smell that infuses the soap with this natural herbaceous quality that when selecting this essential oil, it was apparent that we had to go organic because the smell was so pure and so therapeutic with aromatherapy properties. With each dose, when you pump the hand soap and you use it, you're actually getting a dose of aromatherapy, and it's very invigorating. So I knew when we made this soap, it had to smell great, and it had to create almost a self-care moment every time you go to the sink to wash your hands. And it was also very important to me that the lather be very good. It's a very rich lather. You just add a little bit of water after applying the soap, and one pump is all you need, and a rich lather develops. And for the rinse, it is, like the bottle says, it is a squeaky clean feeling after that rinse. So what's really notable is if you're like me, where I'm washing my hands throughout the day, 1,000 times a day, using this soap is not going to strip your hands of moisture. Your hands will just be left feeling clean, so that you're not going to get any stinging or rawness or irritation that might come from the cheaper synthetic soaps out there. And let's talk about what it doesn't have. I've mentioned what it does have. It doesn't have fake perfumes. It doesn't have synthetic additives. It doesn't have unnecessary preservatives, because as we know, everything that we put on our skin gets absorbed in our bodies, and it has the ingredients that are necessary to cleanse, to moisturize, and to refresh. And I think the time has come for us to practice opening a bottle and showing you what's inside. So you'll see here, it's really two sides of a fiberboard shell, and all you have to do is crack it open. Super cool. And what this reveals, it's easy to do, is the inner liner made from post-consumer recycled plastic. And you would just, separate the pump and toss everything into your recycle bin, or if you do compost, you could put this in the compost bin. This allows you to see the soap itself. This is a number 2 plastic. All municipalities recycle number 2 plastics. And then this outer shell, you just split it in half. I go like this to save space. Toss it in the recycle bin or your compost bin. And all Owl in a Towel products are cruelty-free and Leaping Bunny certified, because that's an important value for us as a manufacturer. And honestly, the only way to appreciate this soap is to try it yourself. So I'm excited about you putting it in your basket, giving it a go, and also providing me with feedback.